Hi, I'm ABC 10 meteorologist Tracy Humphrey, and we are looking at the opportunity for more rain and snow in the forecast for Saturday and a very significant Category 5 atmospheric river coming into play Sunday and Monday. That particular storm could be bringing with this historic rainfall and snowfall for the month of October. Here's a look at what we have currently for your Friday evening. We're looking at still a few spotty showers moving in. Earlier today, we had a cold front that crossed the area, so we did have some rounds of heavier rainfall. That has moved out of the area and back behind it. We will have increasing clouds moving in overnight tonight as a secondary system will be moving in. So let's take a look at how much rainfall we have picked up so far today. Close to 3/10 of an inch of rainfall in Sacramento, 1 inch of rainfall in Oroville, almost 1.25 inches in Auburn, coming in about 0.8 of an inch in Placerville, and close to 0.3 of an inch in South Lake Tahoe. The takeaway from this is most of that really beneficial rainfall coming into parts of our foothills, but there's a lot more on the way. Here's a look at temperatures coming in around 7 o'clock, 60 degrees in Sacramento, 59 in Fairfield, upper 40s in Placerville, 57 in Auburn, 39 in Truckee, 41 in South Lake Tahoe. We did have that cold front that came through, so temperatures have cooled down back behind it. 6 degrees cooler in Sacramento versus the same time yesterday. 15 degrees cooler in Modesto, 14 degrees cooler in Placerville, and 13 degrees cooler in Truckee. Along with the passage of that cold front, we had cooler air come in back behind it. And we also had some pretty decent wind gusts. 21-mile-per-hour winds gusting in Sacramento, 28 in Fairfield, 30 in Oroville, 35 in Truckee, 46 in South Lake Tahoe. As that atmospheric river comes in during the day on Sunday, we could be looking at very significant winds during the day then as well. Right now, models indicating winds gusting around 45 miles per hour. So here's a look at what's happening. Huge low pressure system off the Gulf of Alaska here, just near British Columbia. That is really what's rotating, and that's pushing all of the moisture that you have in the Pacific Ocean right into our back door. Our next weather maker just off the coastline, that's Saturday's rainfall, illustrated by the clouds that you see there. And then here is our secondary system that will be coming in. Third system rather, that will be coming in. That one is again the one that we're expecting to be the main event. So here are some things to think about over the course of the weekend as well as heading into the beginning of next week. Heavy rainfall is expected, especially for Sunday. It is going to be wet, it's going to be windy, it is going to be miserable. Watch a good movie. Maybe you want to binge watch a couple things. You're going to be inside for a while. Storm impacts, rainfall, wind, flooding, even the opportunity for debris flows, especially for some of those recent burn scar areas. Dangerous driving is expected during this time frame. With the opportunity for windy conditions and a whole lot of rainfall, you could have some power outages. So the takeaway, stay off the roads because we could definitely see road closures, especially up in the Sierra, and chain controls will be in effect. Almanac for today, average daytime high 76. Today we hit 67, so cooler than average, which is to be expected. We had rain, we had plenty of clouds. We didn't warm up that much. Clouds also kept us insulated in the overnight. Morning low in the mid-50s, average morning low coming in around 49 degrees. So here's a look at the afternoon highs, mostly in the upper 60s through Stockton, Fairfield, and Sacramento. Upper 50s coming in through Placerville, and the lower to mid-50s coming in for the higher terrain. As we move through the next 5 days, temperatures are moving down. That's because each one of those different rounds of moisture that will be coming in are coming in with a frontal boundary, so cooler air comes in as well. Temperatures in Tuesday in the upper 50s for afternoon highs. That's almost 20 degrees below average. So here's a look at our satellite and radar for your Friday night, and you can see not a lot going on at all, just a few spotty showers that are still out there, but that's going to be changing. Low pressure system right now basically giving us that nice counterclockwise flow well off in the Pacific, just off the coast of British Columbia here. But with that counterclockwise flow, it really has just enough energy that it's going to be pushing in other smaller pulses of energy, comparatively speaking, into our forecast. Saturday's rainfall, here's a look at Sunday's rainfall. So let's take a look again at what will be happening and kind of time it out for you. Currently it's 60 degrees, taking a look out toward the Gilmore backyard. Pressure is falling as those storm systems get closer to the area. And for your weather headlines, take this time to prepare or adjust your plans. The main event comes in Sunday. Heaviest rainfall and the gustiest winds, those winds gusting up to 45 miles per hour. I've timed it out for you. Latest weather models are showing some of the most hazardous weather coming in around 6 o'clock in the morning on Sunday, lasting throughout the day all the way to 10 o'clock at night. It is a historic rainfall event for October, especially for the Sierra. The last time they picked up, or had the opportunity rather, to pick up this much rainfall was well in the 1900s, 1909 to be exact. Here's a look at your futurecast based on weather models. Spotty showers coming in, especially for the higher terrain for this evening. As we move into early tomorrow morning, here's the cold front that I just showed you. This is the rainfall associated with it, kind of coming in, hitting the coastline, and then eventually moving into the valley floor. Most of that rainfall is expected to be pretty light in nature, and that's because the model is indicating it should be pretty light in nature, and that's illustrated by colors. So whenever you see a lighter shade of green, you have the opportunity for lighter intensity rainfall. A deeper shade of green showing the opportunity for some more moderate rainfall. Here's a look at also something else. The pink showing we could be looking at some snow showers for areas above 8,000 feet in elevation. By Saturday night, you'll see a few spotty showers after the passage of that frontal boundary, but not expecting anything major until Sunday. Now that's one I'm calling the main event. It has been classified as a Category 5 atmospheric river. There is a scale that we use for atmospheric rivers from 1 to 5. So this one is a pretty big deal. Take a look at the yellow as well as the orange, showing the opportunity for moderate to heavy rainfall hitting that coastline around 5:30 in the morning. When does it hit the valley floor? Just a few hours thereafter. The opportunity for heavy rainfall moving into burn scar areas, also hitting parts of the foothills. It's going to be part of the North Bay coastline. That's why we had the LNU complex fire. We're also looking at a flash flood watch there because of the opportunity for rounds of heavy rainfall. By Monday morning, now bear in mind this hit the coastline at around 5 o'clock in the morning. We're almost 24 hours out, and we're still looking at the opportunity for precipitation. Best chance of heavy rainfall then kind of hitting Sacramento, still in the foothills, but still a big part of the forecast. And this is again where we had the Caldor fire. So a lot of rainfall, the opportunity for rounds of heavier rainfall will be coming in through many of those recent burn scar areas, and that's why we do have a flash flood watch for the opportunity for debris flows. Here's a look at something else that's going to be happening. Back behind the patch of that cold front, colder air comes in back behind it, and that's going to bring us lowering snow levels. We'll start out by around 8,000 to 9,000 feet in elevation, but as colder air comes in, expecting snow levels to fall as low as 5,500 feet. That's just above Blue Canyon on Highway 80, and some of that snowfall, when it's all said and done, we could see several inches, maybe a couple of feet in some of those ski resorts. Here's a look at Monday night, just in case you're wondering, is it out of Dodge just yet? No, not just yet. Still got a few spotty showers expected. That's also going to be in the forecast for Tuesday as well. So here's a look at storm totals. Bear in mind, this is all based on the most recent weather models, so we're always updating them, which is why you should always take a look at the latest weather forecast. But we've been pretty consistent here with the fact that it's going to be a significant weather maker for us. Sacramento could see 3 to 4 inches of rainfall. Grass Valley up to 10 inches of rainfall. Now that has a lot to do with the fact that you got a change in elevation there, so you have a little bit more orographic lift. Stockton coming into 2 to 3 inches of rainfall possible, as well as Modesto. San Francisco 3 to 4 inches of rainfall. A lot of urban flooding is going to be a concern there. Sonora from 4 to 5 inches, and South Lake Tahoe 4 to 5 inches of rainfall possible. So no big surprise. Everything in the green here, which is much of our viewing area, will have the opportunity for some flooding. And unfortunately, some of it could be flash flooding, which happens sudden or rapidly. Moderate to heavy rainfall, several hours of rain could cause street flooding. And of course, debris flows are possible, especially for those burn scar areas. Debris flows typically happen within 15 minutes of heavy rainfall. Here's a look at how much snowfall we could see, and it's going to be busy in the Sierra. Once those snow levels fall, we could be looking at about 24 inches in Donner, 12 inches in Echo, 24 to 30 inches in Carson to Ebbets Pass, and then 24 to 36 inches in Sonora. So we do have a winter storm watch, primarily for areas above 8,000 feet, which are expected to pick up the brunt of the snowfall. Travel delays are expected, 1 to 3 feet of snowfall, and winds across those higher ridge lines, those ridge tops rather, will be closer to 100 miles per hour. 10-day forecast. So we have the opportunity for windy conditions with some pretty strong rain coming in for Sunday. Monday, this system will start to taper off late in the day, but depending on how much clearing we get back behind that cold front, we could see some isolated thunderstorms moving through the area. Tuesday, we got that cooler air kind of taking over the area with the opportunity for afternoon highs in the upper 50s. That's going to be a chilly day. Wednesday, 65, still an opportunity for showers, and also more showers in the forecast possible for Thursday. Again, we're going to have constant updates as far as your weather is concerned with the latest on what's happening with this significant winter storm. You can always get the latest on abc10.com. In the meantime, I'm ABC 10 meteorologist Tracy Humphrey.